How's it going, guys? My name is Graeme. Welcome back to 7 years from now. This is chapter 13. Quick general recap. Apparently, Dr. Ichiki drugged us with some sort of time travel something or other, so we've been traveling in time. That's been super weird. We realized that Dr. Ichiki did know us from back in the hospital, and then there was that journalist guy who was telling us to kind of go confront people and look into things for ourselves. Recap is as much for my sake as yours. I haven't played in like a week. Dr. Ichiki! That was quick. Did you decide already? I think I'll go and meet that Mr. Ishiuchi and you told me about. Ishiuchi, I don't remember. I see. Well, I guess they won't do anything to you if you were to confront them directly like that. Good luck. Yeah, and there's one more thing. I'm planning to meet Riku tomorrow to ask him to help me. Can I tell him about time leaping? Even if I say no, you'll probably tell him anyway. I guess I could agree to it as long as you don't say my name. And only for Riku. I'll make sure not to tell him about you. It's a promise. Yeah. Oh, I also just remembered about the time we spent in the garden taking pictures. Pictures at the garden? Oh, I remember that. And just before that, Aoi gave me some pictures, right? Yeah, that time. Where did I put those pictures again? I'd never throw them out. I recall they were of pretty flowers in the sky. You helped her take those pictures, right? Yeah, I recall saying something like that. But I don't remember actually taking those pictures. I see. I don't believe you. Ruto, can I ask you a question? It's about your memory when you were really young. I know you spent a lot of time with Aoi, but how much of that do you remember? When I was little? Not so much. Then how about anything just before Aoi's death, 7 years ago? So just before you've lost your memories. You're asking me to tell you about something from before I lost my memories. It's kind of not how memory loss works. No, nothing about that either. Maybe your brain is unconsciously restricting memories of your time with Aoi. Restricting? So it's not letting me remember? Perhaps, somewhere deep inside, there's a part of you that doesn't want to find out. Then, I should maybe think more of optimistic things? Nope. Our subconscious behavior isn't something we can change so easily. Unless there was some extreme stress or trigger, or, well, either way, it's not something you can just choose to achieve. Right. Anyway, you're going to see Mr. Ishiuchi tomorrow, right? Be careful. Yeah, I'll come here again when there's something new. Okay, we still have to continue with the experiment as well. My priorities are a little bit in a different place than yours, but we can still try and work together as much as possible. I can't see why not. Do you want to have a quick chat before I go about my day, before I go, confronting a grown man about his shady history at a hospital? Seems like a lot to take on. Tomorrow, though, I guess. We can sleep it off. That seems more reasonable. Get a good night's rest before that. I should go back home. What are you doing? Just standing in the middle of the road? That doesn't seem like a good idea. Strange. Yeah, you standing in the middle of the road is strange. I don't know what's up with that. I don't like it. I would very much appreciate you, stepping off the road and on the sidewalk and being safe. Oh, right. Like Dr. Ichiki said, I should probably ask Dad about Aoi and about my past illness. Whoa, are we finally going to meet the dad here? But it'll be so awkward. I never asked about it for 7 years, and suddenly, I probably shouldn't. No, you probably should. It's miraculous that you're getting your memories back. If your dad knows about that, knows about your past and your memory loss and everything, I'm sure you'd be thrilled. We finally get to meet the dad. Oh, Haruto, you're back. What are you spacing out over there for? Do you want to talk about something? Amazing that it took so many relivings of this week for him to suddenly make an appearance. There's actually something I wanted to ask you, Dad. You're acting all serious. What's the matter? It's about my past sickness. And I was wondering if you knew about a girl called Owie? Here I was wondering what it was about. If you have time to ask about stupid things like that, you should be studying. Dad, we're only in this town because your mother insisted. You should be preparing for your college exams next year. You should be studying all day long, actually. At least study while you're home. Okay. Well, I guess that's why we don't hang out with Dad very much. Dad's a bit of a fuck. Well, I might have said it a bit too strongly. Maybe I can help you with your studies. It's okay, I can manage on my own. I see. Thanks, Dad. Yeah, I think you kind of blew that one, Dad. If you wanted to be helpful and everything, maybe don't start the first time I've seen you in several lifetimes, apparently. Don't start it by yelling at me. I guess I should study. I guess. I don't know, man. The next day... Maybe we woke up on a bit of a brighter side of the bed today. Maybe it won't be quite so intense. I have to meet Riku today first. Yeah, let's just gun it straight to there and just check that off of our to-do list. Have we seen him since our most recent series of time resets and everything like that? We might have not seen him because we were busy going and spending time with the other girl. No, then we totally have re-met him. I guess I'll wait until Riku arrives. I guess I'll wait until Riku arrives. You should be here soon. Ah, there we go. Riku! Haruto? Oh shit, he doesn't... Oh god. I'm losing track of when we're resetting time and stuff. Jesus, he actually hasn't seen me. Right. Oh my god, Jesus. I told Riku about things that happened so far. Just this continuous series of getting caught up on things. There's so much. I see. Do you believe me? Oh, yeah. Because last time he said, I've never had gravy fried rice before or whatever. And that would be like the quick trying to snap. That would be the quick oh yes, you have been through time or whatever. Yeah, of course I do, but I guess it's just a lot to take in. True. I get it, I do. But that guy who returned you back to Monday, can we trust him? I just have a gut feeling. It's the same feeling as with you and Saki. You have never met Ishiki? He used to work at the hospital. Well, if you say so. But I guess Riku probably hasn't been here as long as Haruto has. Then let's... Well, go pay a visit. Manager is Shuchi on the 5th floor, right? Yeah. Then we'll have to go and see him. Isn't that what the old man said? But what about digging around? Nothing will change even if we did. We might as well just go to the source of it. Riku's a man of action. He likes to go straight for the break-ins, straight for the confrontations. Now, okay, let's go. Yeah, it'll be fine. Things will go our way. And if they don't, we'll just time travel. Riku, you've already been caught twice with that mentality. The same could be said for you, Haruto. I've only been caught once. Then this shall be the second time. What? I'm just kidding. Yeah, not great to joke about. I don't know if we have unlimited resets on this time thing. Maybe don't mess around with that time. This is making me nervous. Let's make him spill his beans without making him angry, okay? Yeah, let's go with that. That'll take a lot of deft tact and manipulations and mind ninja shit that I don't know if a couple of 16-year-olds can really achieve without training. How can I help you? Hi, my name is Riku Umaki. I'd like to speak to manager Isuchi. Isuchi? I don't care anymore. Do you have an appointment? No, we do not. I see. Is it an emergency? Please tell him that we'd like to speak to him about LMD. Understood. Please wait a moment. I thought for a second they were going to stay facing that wall. Nope, doesn't look like he's in. Doesn't want to talk to you kids. Sorry, I checked with the wall, but the wall said no, not today. I didn't know that the 5th floor was like this. Yeah, there are no patients on the 5th and 6th floor. I see. Is this him? Is he just strolling on out? I'm Suchi. You must be Riku Amaki. And you are Haruto Saraki. I see. So what brings you two here? It's a long story. I have friends who are going through LMD. They're still fighting with that disease right now. I see. I'm sorry to hear that. Mr. Isuichi, we heard that this hospital and you have been involved in some illegal activities regarding LMD. Whoa, going straight for the jugular. Is that true? Kind of put me in a weird corner here, kid. Let's discuss this elsewhere. Follow me. Oh, he's gonna take you to his dungeon. You're getting locked up for sure. Riku, let's go. We're just committing. We've come this far. We're confronting the man in his own office or whatever, going straight to the source. Not great journalism, really. Not using any of that, like, those tactics, the deception or anything that I was talking about. This place. It's a room that's not usually used. We won't be interrupted here. Kind of sketchy. Smells like flowers? It's a hobby of mine. I like to look at flowers. That is the world's weakest hobby, dude. You should take up woodworking or something. Looking at flowers is an enjoyable activity. It's not a hobby. Gardening is a hobby. Looking at flowers is not a hobby. So what was it again? The hospital is involved in illegal activities regarding LMD? What do you mean by that? Well, you guys aren't administering the proper care to the patients. And what is this proper care that you speak of? I'm not a doctor, so I wouldn't know that much. I'm not a doctor either, so perhaps it's better for you to speak to other people. I'm just saying. We did. We spoke to multiple doctors. One doctor was saying that Nishikata Hospital is leaving patients to die, and another told us that based on the files we showed him, the hospital is definitely doing illegal things. These vagaries are not very hard-hitting. I don't think you're really getting to, like, the core of it here. Not a very great argument. And who are those doctors? We can't tell you that. The Takitsu group operating... Jesus, these Japanese names are causing me troubles here. Nishikata Hospital is very powerful, so... Mr. Isuichi, we're not here to ask. We're actually here to warn you. If the mistreatment of LMD patients continues, the general public will find out about this. We're getting in touch and getting the support of journalists as well. I see. Well, do whatever you want. Are you sure? Yeah, I don't mind. Just to let you know, we are aware of the files and reports hidden in the basement archives of the No. 2 medical building. What? Every hospital has an archive. I guess this guy was just so confident that we wouldn't have, like, real evidence. Is that so? We've heard that particular archive is on constant watch, and that you personally go and check up on it. Don't you think it makes it a very unique archive? That's because I'm a security report on LMD and the illegal activities of Nishikata Hospital. Are you sure that file is safely protected? As a security guard, maybe you should make sure to check up on it. I mean, if someone was to make a copy of that file. Ooh, are we luring him to go recover the file himself so that we don't have to break in and get caught? That would be a smart idea. Are you saying that you guys have a copy? Flip that around, are you admitting that it's a real file? We're under no obligation to answer that question. Shh, Riku, you should go into law school, buddy. What's the matter? Corporate fraud caught your tongue? Hypothetically speaking, if this hospital is doing illegal things and mistreating its patients, what would the hospital and I gain from doing that? Hospitals exist to help people, and this Nishikata Hospital is the same. There's nothing to be gained by letting patients die. Why would we ever do that? Are you accusing us of organ harvesting? That's some, like, shady black market shit that I wasn't expecting. It's a little intense. You're letting patients die to sell their organs, right? That's heavy. The sound of the heart. Jesus. There's, like, a trailing off heartbeat sound effect here. So, literal sound of the heart. Jeez, and what about the price of the heart? That's probably pretty substantial.
A mix of 3 different ingredients.
have to take a second to appreciate the fact that the voice acting in this ad here. I think this is the first time this person's ever seen these lines of dialogue, and also maybe the first time they've ever spoken English. And then they went and found the echoiest metal dome to record it in. It's just phenomenal. You just know we're gonna have to buy and play this game, right? Have to, must purchase. Just, I love it so much I won't even bother to find out what it's called or anything. Moving on. How about that? Does that seem like win-win for everyone? Let's keep going. What? Riku! LMD patients die due to their lungs ceasing to function, but there are no notable effects on their other organs. The healthy organs of teens must fetch quite the price on the market, right? That's enough. You've been running your mouth this whole time, but do you have any proof? You did say that you came to warn me, but if you guys really had proof, why would you even come here? Okay then, we'll just spread the word that you guys are selling organs. That'll be fine, right? I mean, true or not, I have to assume a hospital wouldn't like that negative press. They would probably try to suppress it either way, so I don't know. But we're trying to get a rise out of this guy, so I see what Riku's going for. If you spread false lies like that, double negative. He means it's the truth. You'll surely be having visits from the police. We're prepared to face that. Got him. We got him right where we want him. We shall take our leave. Wait. What is it? I'd like to resolve this misunderstanding. Please, come here again tomorrow. Oh? Are we going to get some sort of a gift? I'll explain things in a way that you guys will understand. We'll come if we find the need to. Right here tomorrow. I'll be waiting. Man, Riku's been thinking for a while now. Like, if he gets whoever's responsible in a room, he knows exactly what he wants to say. He knows, like, how he's going to get what he wants. Like, he had a plan here. We did not, so it's a good thing he came along. Riku, what you said before. Haruto, sorry for not telling you, but it was something on my mind. But if you said it like that, it's probably not just persuading anymore. Yeah, sorry about that as well, but I have an idea. Idea? Well, not so much a plan, but a thought. We'll talk more about it later. For now, let's go check on Kakeru. I'm worried. Yeah, if you just outed a hospital for mistreating patients and you have a family member in that hospital, if they're, like, truly evil, they might kind of be extra careful around you or kind of go at you, you know? I hope you didn't just put Kakeru in the line of fire here. Kakeru, are you asleep? Thank goodness. From what you said, I thought he would be in a coma. Yeah, we have to be careful. Oh, was that because in the one of the previous timelines or whatever, there was something we startled him where he was... Something bad had happened. I do remember that. Knock, knock, Kakeru. Whoa. Whew. Oh, Jesus. Oh, so much re-explaining over and over again. Wait. Haruto? Whoa, why? How many separate times are we going to have to go through all these startled motions and everything? Saki, shh. Oh, sorry. But, it's been a while. Yeah, long time no see. I mean, seriously long time no see. Why are you here? Well, it's quite a long story. And prepare for me to tell you all of it. And every single time we go through one of these recap things, it's going to get longer and longer. Each time we start resetting time, we need to be like, Saki, Riku, I'm sorry, just, it's me, Haratu, yes, hello, good to see you, it's been a while, I'm aware, but everyone just gather around, and Kakeru, you get in there too, Dr. Ichiki, anyone who might know me, everyone gather around and let me tell you all at once. And he'll get really good at telling it really succinctly or whatever, like a tour guide in a museum or something like that. But you got to tell everyone at the same time, because this is going to eat up all of your day. And then you're going to reset time again. And, geez. After that, Kakeru woke up, and I met Hinoka as well. Yes, she's got to be told now as well. Jesus, I told him about what I've been doing while leaving out details of my time leaping. That's not... Well, maybe he just means specifics. He's telling them about it generally, but leaving out the specifics of it, maybe? Wow, so you really don't remember. Yeah, but it'll be fine. I'm starting to gradually remember things. So, Hinoka, you shouldn't, well, why don't you tell me an old story of us? It might help me to remember. A story from the past, huh? Saki, do you have anything? Me? Wait. Don't tell me that we don't have any... No, it's not that. It's just that it's quite sudden, so I don't know what to say. I remember a story. Can I tell mine? Yes, please, fill in. This is agony to watch everyone struggling here. Wait, Kakeru, I'm thinking of one now. What? Sorry. You don't have to apologize, Naruto. Anything in particular that left an impression? Something that left an impression. I wonder... Oh, Hinoka! What about the time that we got the camera? Oh yeah, that. Let's go with that. The camera? Is this the one that Aoi and I were using, maybe? And then, you guys originally took it and it made its way to us? Did they get a camera and we stole it from them or whatever? Because it definitely made it sound like we weren't gifted the camera or whatever. Like, we definitely stole it or who knows what. That sounds so fun! I'll put a melon in the mochi then. But melons are really big. Oh, then I guess we can't have the mochi. Maybe we can cut it? But we aren't allowed to cut it, right? We're in a bit of a tight spot. Just because they're not allowed to have, like, knives or anything, maybe? Who there? Who dis? Older man. Hello, how are you guys? Jesus, you can't just sneak up on a group of young girls like that and approach them that, like, comfortably. Who's that? You guys know him? No, not at all. Wait, I'm not a suspicious person or anything, like a suspicious person would say. That's very suspicious, I agree. Yeah, suspicious. Yeah. I don't really have a bargaining chip. Oh, right, Haruto. I heard from Haruto that you guys would be here. You're friends with Naruto? Friends, in a way. I don't want to know what kind of way an old man and a little boy are friends unless they're related. We can't. He could be lying. Staring super intensely. Could you be... Well, what do you want from us? Don't worry, I'm not planning to stay for long anyway. I just want to ask you kids for a favor. A favor? Yep, could I take a picture of you guys with this camera of mine? Weird, continuing on the weird path. Wow, camera! Look, owie, it's a camera! Wow, that looks cool. You'll take it with this? Yeah, this is a Polaroid camera. The photo will print out the moment you take it. Oh, wow, that sounds expensive. Lucky. You guys, we can't just let some stranger take pictures of us. Oh, just you wait. No, it is super weird, dude. I guess I can't. You can't. How about this? If you let me take a picture, I'll give you guys this camera. What? You'll give us this camera? If you let me take a picture. What do you say? I hate this. I hate having this old dude negotiating with a group of young girls that he doesn't know. This is the most uncomfortable thing. Hinoka. And that explains why they weren't willing to share where they got the camera from before, because they probably are aware that it's weird as hell. Well, only if it's just one. Yay! Alright, sounds like you guys agree. I'll take the picture then, okay? Say cheese. 3, 2, 1. No one said cheese. Everyone just gave him the stoniest glares possible. Yep, that's a good picture. Can we have a look? Oh, at least he's willing to show them. I thought he was just going to run away with it. Wow, it really is a picture. Well, a promise is a promise. Here you go. Make sure you treat the camera well. Hey, Aoi, let's take many pictures. Sure. Is it really okay for us to keep this? Of course. I got something more valuable in return, so... It's weird. This is too weird for me. Thank you so much. You're the best. Old men shouldn't be currying favor with these young girls or whatever. Maybe he's like Haruto's grandpa or something. They don't have the same hair or anything. I don't know, man. I'm happy that you guys are happy. Well, I'll be on my way then. You guys take care of yourselves. We will. So uncomfortable. That was the worst story ever. Please tell me that you guys like reported that man and he got banned from the hospital. And it was like that. Sure brings back memories. Wow, I didn't know about that. Yeah, because you weren't there. Wasn't the point to share memories of things that Haruto would remember? Wait a minute. I'm not even a part of that story. Oh. It's not like that. Yeah, I guess he isn't part of it. Well, it'll probably help me remember stuff, so it's okay. Maybe fill in a few gaps. Explain the hospital's explicit rule of no unattended older men in the hospital. Sorry for pressuring you guys. Oh no, Haruto, don't apologize. It's so weird. Well, the story actually has a part 2. Back then, we weren't allowed to receive things from people outside. Yeah. If the hospital found out about it, they would have taken it away from us. So since you were at the hospital the longest, we had you say that you had always had it with you. Yeah, so you are a part of it, Haruto. Oh, I see. That's why the camera... We could have gone with Aoi as well, but she kind of refused. That's right. Oh, and at first it was Hana-chan. You who took a lot of photos and used up the film. Oh, yeah, I did. That was embarrassing. Wow, that felt like a long time ago. It really was a long time ago. Sorry to interrupt. Haruto, can we talk? Yeah, sure. Well, see you guys. Yeah, see ya. Laters. Wait, that was the extent of the part 2? The part 2 was just that we told everyone it was my camera? I guess that's pretty straightforward. What's up? What's up, buddy? I'm having trouble lining myself up with you. It seems like Kakeru is fine. I guess they won't do anything immediately. Yeah, but we can't let our guard down. We'll have to be in constant attendance upon him all day today. Yeah, that's true. Except for right now, apparently. Oh, wait, he's just in the other room there, I think. So what about what we were talking about? Yeah. More of the aggressive staring. Saki, what are you doing? Suspicious. Suspicious. Oh, nothing really. You can keep talking. Don't mind me. How can we not mind you? Oh, can't you talk about it if I'm here? It's not something like that. I heard you guys talking about constant attendance? That's... Yeah, we were talking about me staying the night here. What, really? Haruto? I just wanted to spend more time with you guys and talk, so Riku is staying the night allowed? Yeah, it's fine if it's in Kakeru's room. Then could I? That way we can talk about a lot, as well as keep an eye on Kakeru. Yeah, that would work. Let's talk all night then. That probably is the best bet. If you know you're going to reset time anyways, I don't really know what your sleep requirements are in those conditions, you know? So might as well pull some all-nighters. Well, I'll go home first and get the things I need. I don't know what's happening, but see you later, I guess? Yeah, see ya. I'll see you soon as well. And everything worked out perfectly for everyone. I wonder if our dad's going to be a little pissed and not okay with us going and spending the night at a hospital. It's a little bit strange. I'll need all of the essentials. Doesn't really matter what. Ready to go. Yeah, I didn't think it would matter. I didn't think we would... If we actually had to go around the room, like, collecting things, it would seem a little silly. I thought you might interrupt. You're back. That was early today. Yeah, actually, it's just for a bit. What, are you going out again? Well, I won't be back tonight. Are you not coming back? Where are you staying? I'll be staying over at a friend's place. A friend? You've only been back here since 2 days ago. Yeah? Don't just yeah me. Fine. Do what you want. Wow. What a neglectful parent. Really stepping it up there, Dad, aren't you? It's, there was zero... It's kind of weird. I don't know, it's weird from both sides here. But it seems like some, probably D-level parenting. No, you're not going to score much higher than that. Oh, I went in the wrong building at first. There we go. Hey, you look a bit down. What happened? My dad was kind of against me staying over? Oh, family feud, huh? I guess I can't help you much with that. It's okay, thanks. Thanks for being there. Thanks for being my true friends, even though I haven't seen you guys in forever. But Saki-chan, you like coffee, so it should be fine, right? Yeah, but if it's at a shop, then I want to try a frappuccino. A frappuccino? I know what it is, but I've never had one before. Yeah, I don't think I have either. What? None of you guys have had it before? Well, let's all go and drink it together one day. Sorry guys, I drink it quite often. Big bro? I feel like I've missed out on the joke. I don't think it was that funny. Sure brings back memories. We used to always talk and play together like that. Hey Riku, why were you at this hospital? Well, I was worried about Kakeru at first, you know? But after that, I just kind of like to hang out with you guys. But now it feels weird knowing that you're living normally. And it's me who's in the hospital now, so it's like we switched places. I'm sure Kakeru would get better and that you'll both leave together. Yeah, I remember making a promise to take you out of the hospital before. But now you're healthy enough to leave on your own. It's all reversed, huh? Yeah, I'm all fine now. Hey, Riku, what you said during the day about organ harvesting? Yeah, I'll tell you all about it. That Isuichi was asking us what the hospital will gain from doing that, right? I was thinking very hard about it. What they stand to gain from doing such things is harvesting organs? I thought about human experiments, legal activities, and cult-like activities, everything. But when I thought about organ harvesting, it just came to me. Especially after you told me about Aoi and your heart transplant. So, you're saying that Aoi was killed for my heart transplant? That I don't know. But Aoi did have LMD, so I was thinking about the possibility of it. But I couldn't say that to you at the moment. Sorry about that. It's okay, but you acted so confidently in front of Mr. Isuichi. You didn't have any proof, right? Actually, by talking to him there, I was convinced that the goal was to get an organ transplant. What do you mean? Ruto. That Isuichi. I've met him before. What, really? Yeah, Ruto. Isuichi is Saki's father. What? What? That's a whole weird, unexpected layer to all of this. And also probably makes sense why we wouldn't want Saki hanging around too closely, you know? And she's like, you guys are being suspicious. Yeah, it makes sense. Under the same roof. That was unexpected. Yeah, I feel like Uratu's a little bit taken aback. I can relate here. Saki's father? That's right. But you guys didn't really look like you knew each other. I haven't really met him. More like just saw him passing 7 years ago. I see. And then I was convinced. Really just based on like a simple in-passing moment? It's obvious. His daughter has a heart disease and is in dire need of a transplant. Oh yeah, that I see where you're coming from now. But simultaneously I was like, oh, I get it. And also, oh, this is one giant soap opera. And the father is involved in illicit activities in the hospital. That'll be a natural conclusion. Wait, does Saki know about this? Does she know that he's her father? Probably. I don't know. I don't even know if Saki knows who her father is. Then how did you know this? I was joking about it. You're saying it like a real, like, factual thing. Huh? We could just ask her. Right? Seems reasonable? Wait, Riku. You can't be... I saw Saki and Isuichi together 7 years ago. And I clearly heard him saying that she's his daughter later on. I don't think you remember this, but it was at night when we were waiting for Saki and Hinoka's checkup to finish. Back then, I only knew that he's someone from the hospital. I didn't ask Saki about it. I figured out that she didn't know who he was and that he was hiding his identity from her. I had to pause for a second while the cat walked in the room, but it's been 7 years since then. While I wasn't here, they could have met. Is that why you couldn't trust Saki and couldn't talk to her about it? Yeah, maybe. The only one I could trust was Kakeru. but now I think I know. I'm sure about it. Saki still doesn't know about her father or about the hospital. Yeah, I think so too. Yep. So, returning back to the topic, you think Isuichi wants to help Saki by securing a heart transplant? And that's the reason for the illegal activities? This has been a very long con. 7 long years and he still hasn't, figured it out yet? Seems like if this was the gambit he was running, he would have secured a heart by now, maybe. That might be Isuichi's goal, but I think the hospital has other objectives. Isuichi gets help for his daughter in return for helping the hospitals. That's why it's a little bit more of a long con. But he's probably a small cog in a much bigger machine. Are you saying he's not the top dog in all of this? Hey, don't scratch the carpet, jeez. An organization the scale of Takitsu Group can't be controlled by one guy like Isuichi. I guess so. But that would mean that even if we deal with Isuichi, nothing much will change. Exactly. That's why we have to convince him to work with us. What do you mean? What do you think Isuichi would love and hate the most? That's right. It's Saki. Both are related to Saki. Saki is his most precious thing? Yeah. So that means he couldn't care less about the hospital if it means Saki gets better. If we were to go out to the public and say Nishikata Hospital is taking part in illegal organ harvesting, they'll have to crush us and make sure that statement never makes it out. That's how much influence they have. But if we were to say Saki Kuakawa is going to receive an illegal organ transplant, what would happen? It might be fine for the hospital, but not for Isuichi. So you're saying that we're going to use Saki to threaten Isuichi? Yeah. Of course, we won't actually do it, but it's just a measure to get him to cooperate with us. I don't know, you don't like it? You're not going to tell Saki? I'm not. It's not that I don't trust her. I just think it's better to not let her know. That's pretty dicey. I agree with that. Alright. Then let's go and talk to him tomorrow. But Riku, if what you say is true, if we don't do anything, Saki will get her heart transplant, right? So for us to do something would mean, yeah, but you don't know where that heart's gonna come from, right? It could come from Riku's brother. That's a kind of a far off chance that they're matching, donor recipient or whatever, but that could be the sacrifice you're making there. That's... Sorry for bringing it up. No, that's the truth. I also have a few other questions. It seems very likely, but I wonder if it's really organ harvesting. It's been 7 years, but why is Saki still waiting for her transplant? Well, that's because, from what I researched, it has to do with the timing of LMD patients dying. Ooh, so they're not just letting any old person die. I guess if you're dying of this very specific disease, that's the most reliable source of young, usable, healthy organs? Damn. Oh shit, she's listening in. I hope she didn't hear too much of that. I spent all night talking with Riku. Well, I hope, but I assume she heard all of it, so, and I dreamt a very nostalgic dream. Oh, it wasn't smell that triggered this one. How long to go? Kakeru, admit it. You're cold. No, I'm not. Then you must be sleepy. I'm fine. Oh, really? You look like you were dozing off. No, I was just thinking about the film I saw the other day. Film? Yeah, Haruto. You didn't see it, but it was really fun. What was it about? About fighting, I guess. That doesn't explain much. Aoi, did you like it as well? Yeah, it was interesting. Ao-chan. So I guess that's Aoi. It's hard for me. The Chan thing is confusing. I get it. I get why it exists and everything, but it always makes me stutter on it. Ao-chan kept saying that the enemy's clothes look cool. Hey, Kakeru, that's clothes? Yeah. She said that Hiratu would wear the same hat. Shh, Kakeru, stop. Huh? This is nothing. What? Why? Kakeru, Are you okay? Oh, I thought it was like covering it up. I think it was a real legitimate cough. Are you okay? Sorry for covering your mouth. Don't worry, I'm okay. Are you sure? Maybe you should return. What? Come on. Let's head back then. Naratu, you can stay here. I'll take Kakeru back. Really? Yeah? Well then, let's go, Kakeru. What were we all up to out here? Is he just cold being away from his bed? I thought maybe we were like doing a test of might or whatever, like keep your hand in an ice bucket or something like that. Oh, Haruto, Saki. What's up? You look a bit down. Yeah, I was scolded a bit by the doctor. It's after the checkup by some random person who was just there. Her father probably just not knowing. Some stranger scolded you? I guess. I'm not really sure myself. I see. Hey, did you see Riku? He said he's gonna get you. Riku? No, I didn't see him. I wonder what he's doing. There he is. We can ask him ourselves. Riku, where did you go? Oh, I just had a little something to do. Ooh, is this when... That's like right when Riku would have heard him say something about, she's my daughter, maybe? Hey, Saki. Yeah? And he's like trying to find the words. Nothing. Hinoka still hasn't finished? Yeah, she's still in there. You guys want to head back then? Why? Hinoka said that if it took too long, we should go ahead. Oh, in that case, I guess we should go back. No way! Saki? She'll be lonely if she finishes her checkup to find that she's the only one left. That's what Hinoka said, and it's getting pretty late. Yeah, but we should still wait. Nobody likes to be lonely. But it might be tough on you guys, so you two can go back first. Tough on us? Nah, we'll wait with you. Yeah. Oh, I have an idea. Since it's nighttime, we might get some pictures of ghosts. Ooh, what? Ghosts? Saki, are you scared of ghosts? Yeah. You fool. Riku, you're laughing, but you also said you were scared of them last time. Hey, Hiratu, that's ha. You bunch of silly, dopey kids. And your fear of ghosts. Silly. They're going to be terrified when they find out that all of this, everything in this entire game, the entire story is all ghost related. They'll be very shocked and disturbed. Did you sleep well? Yeah, I had a very nostalgic dream. I think you mean memory. Nice. Tell me about it later? Yeah, sure. Alright, let's get going then. Lead the way, my friend. Feels nice to have friends. Ooh, Saki's on to us. It's probably the end of the chapter. Oh! No, we're getting a little bit of Saki's side of things here first. Ooh. I mean, because we went back in time, you know, we're taking things on a different path. Characters are interrupting and interacting in different ways. So now, Hinoka wasn't able to tell Haruto to kind of maybe help Saki to not... I really hope Hinoka doesn't die in front of Saki here, because that'd just be... She's just sleeping. Of course, I was the one to take things to the darker side of it. Turns out it was much simpler than that, which thankfully that's the case. Whew. According to what they said yesterday, it's the 5th floor. Oh, she's gonna sneak up on them and she's gonna catch them. They really didn't make good efforts to cover their tracks, did they? Seems like it's gonna be nice and easy to catch them in the act. I'll be very happy if that kid is doing well. Just a random visitor, just glad to hear that kids are doing okay. That's good. Another kind soul in this hospital here. Oh, am I in the wrong building? That would explain it. Why is hospitalization so boring? I feel bad for you now. Thanks. I'm already living a very intense part of my life here. Now I'm just gotta bear the burden of these other patients as well. It's a lot. There's a lot of people going through a lot of shit here simultaneously. It's pretty heavy duty. It's here. Oh, I was gonna say, why can we just walk past? We can't. Sorry, miss. This place is off limits today. Off limits? Yeah. Today everyone here is taking a day off. I'm here to see my father. Please let me through. Father? Oh, right, you're, but I wasn't told. So people know that she's his daughter, but are they not aware that she doesn't know? Or, like, weird, are they all part of this ruse? I'm going through. Wait, well, I guess it's fine, I don't care. I don't get paid enough. That's what I have to assume was the general thought process that went into that. Just listening in, the door is half open. Voices from the other side are coming through. Man, she's real good at this. Pretty good sleuth. She should be helping us. That's what you want? Is that it? I'm pretty sure I've been listening to what you guys have been saying. If this was anyone other than me, they would have caught you guys and made you tell where the files are. Actually, they would probably do worse things. I see. We understand. Then, let me ask you something only you would know. Answer me. Is Saki Jesus. Kawaii your daughter? I gotta stop and think about that one a bit more rather than just winging it. I don't know what you're talking about. Don't play dumb. I heard you say it yourself 7 years ago. And even if she is, what would that change? That's why we need your help. It's for Saki's sake. I don't understand what you're saying. Oh, you must know what I'm talking about. How were we able to find out about the files from a room that is under 24-hour surveillance as well as about you? You're trying to say that there's a traitor in the organization leaking information? We can't answer that, but the secrets of the hospital coming to light will only be a matter of time. Then you must know what your best course of action is. I see. So you're here to threaten me? To let me cooperate with you too? But why would you come to me? What's your proof of all this? How do I know that you're not just spouting lies? That's because if you're caught, she'll be grief-stricken. You still have time. Work with us and help us bring this to light. What a joke. She doesn't even know that I'm her father. How would that make her sad? You guys can't do anything without me, right? I figured that out talking to you guys. Shit. So, is that all you have to say? We can... What? We can! What? We'll tell her everything. We'll tell Saki all about the hospital and about you as well. And we'll make sure to tell her that she's the beneficiary of all the illegal activities. What? Riku! What do you think will happen then? She'll definitely reject having the surgery. If you do that, you'll definitely pay. Like I care. You know that my brother's life is on the line here. See if I care about how you feel. Do you think doing that to my daughter will cure your brother? That's why we need your help. You have no idea what you're sprouting. I hate doing the maniacal laugh. What's so funny? Say I help you guys. How would that possibly save my daughter? We're in the same boat here. Neither of us is going to budge. Saki's condition isn't incurable. If we wait, we'll definitely find a donor. Like you would know anything. I've waited so long, and finally, the turn has come. I won't let you guys interfere when I'm already this close. The turn? Saki's transplant is guaranteed already? Seems like you guys don't know anything. You can't mean Kakaru. Everything's about your brother, huh? Don't worry, it's not him. Then who? No way. Oh, Hanoka? Yeah, it's just as you think. It's Hanoka. Why would you go that far? Give it up. You should know why. How would I know? Even if it's your own daughter. To force someone to do this is... Force? Yeah, you're forcing them. Well, she said it herself. She asked us to give her heart to Saki. What? Hanoka knew everything? I feel like this is maybe this is the same situation with Aoi. Maybe it's not completely nefarious, you know? Maybe it's the hospital is presenting this opportunity, this option or whatever, and then telling people like, yeah, if you go peacefully now, then we can like save your friend or whatever. That could have been the same thing that happened with Aoi, which is like, you know, kind of a gun to your head. It's not a very like, you're not given a lot of options there, right? It is still done in a very aggressive manner, but it is a little bit more of a choice rather than forced. Well, this just twists and turns all over the place, like very much into like soap opera territory, and I don't know if I'm like, there's parts of it that are pulling me in further and parts of it that are distancing me, so I'm still falling in the middle of interest in this story or whatever, but it's a bit much at times. I'm still curious though, and I feel like I would do a disservice by not seeing it through to the end, so I will carry on. Of course. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.